Hey guys, it's Tanya, and this is day 7 from my tummy tuck. And I went to see my surgeon this morning, and I'm just gonna give you a quick run through of all the things that we did and discussed, and where I'm at as of this afternoon or this evening. First, let me say I got up this morning. It was the first morning I had to get my kids ready for school. My dad did bring them to school, but I had a quick breakfast. I had to get lunches together, had to make sure they were dressed, so on and so forth. And by the time I had to brush my daughter's hair, I was pretty worn out. So I got myself ready as soon as they left, and I sat on the sofa for an hour before we had to leave to go to my doctor's appointment. And went to my doctor's appointment. It took all of about 15 minutes, and I came home and I was on the sofa for the next 6 hours, completely wiped out. So even though you feel good, you know you're doing great, your energy level is just not there. And my surgeon had told me before surgery that was probably going to be the case. That she said for people who are small like me, yeah, that's crazy to even hear, that anesthesia takes a little while longer to get out of our system, and that we may not realize it at first, but we'll be raring to go do things, and then we'll just realize that we're totally exhausted and have to come home and take a nap. So, and that proved true today. So anyway, I did go to my doctor's appointment. She removed my pain pump line that was on this side, and she removed one of my drains that had, yesterday it had only drained, I think, 20 cc's. My other drain that was draining 45 yesterday, she left in. She likes it to be less than 45. So I'm going to go back on Thursday, and we're going to remove that drain. She also removed all of the dressings, that clear Tegaderm dressing, and she cleaned it up with peroxide, but she said not to clean it with peroxide. That was just a one-time thing to get all of that crusty blood off of it and get it all clean. That I'm just to wash it with dial soap, not to put any dressing on it or anything. Just wash it with dial soap every night and put my binder on. So I'm good with that. So I'm going to show you what I have and kind of tell you what we talked about. You can see, I'm sure you can see in the video, like this part right here is very, very swollen. Very swollen. This part, not so much. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Really, everything's swollen. It feels really tight. All of my stomach feels tight. I am wearing some of the Victoria's Secret underwear that I bought before surgery. Roll this up so you can really see. See, take a deep breath like that. That spot right there still is tender, but I want to come in and really show you. Like, I am so impressed with how good this incision looks. I mean, it is a thin line. I like my belly button because it looks a lot like my old belly button, and she told me that would be. I mean, you can see I still have major stretch marks. I knew that. I mean, I was riddled with stretch marks, so of course I was going to still have stretch marks. Just stand back up again. Okay. I'm going to pull down so you can see the other incision, the horizontal incision. You can see I still have the drain in right there. Hope that doesn't freak anybody out. The Band-Aid that's here, that is where the drain that came out was, and of course it was kind of a little weepy hole, so she covered it with a Band-Aid. And then there's a Band-Aid here where the pain pump came out. When they took the pain pump out, it felt really weird. Like, it felt like I could feel it moving through my body. When it took the drain out, that's what I was really afraid of, that I was going to feel really like painful. It did not hurt at all. Like, I didn't even feel it come out. And I'll show you too. I have this spot. This is where, right, this red spot right here. I hope it's focusing. That's where she had a stitch that was holding the pain pump line in place, so it didn't yank out. So that's kind of red, but I'm sure that's going to heal pretty quickly. Yeah, so I am extremely pleased with the incision itself. All of this is swollen, but I think the swelling is really not that bad. I think this is the worst of the swelling right here. And the thing is with that, I had a lot of loose skin. I mean, I'm not sure if I posted the video with me leaning forward, but when I would lean forward, I had like, it was almost like boobs hanging down. I had a lot of loose skin there. And what she said is that it's very swollen. It is filled with fluid. It's going to take a while for this to go down. We need to give it time for the swelling to go away, for us to really be able to see what it's going to look like. And what she said was, after it's completely healed, in 18 months, if we look at it and we're really not pleased with the final results, we will probably go back in and do some kind of revision to bring the incision maybe all the way, let's see, like all the way up to here, and bring this in even further. Because, I mean, you can see I have play in this skin. So it's not tight. You can see it's, but I also have almost no elasticity in this skin either. So, you know, I can't be mad about it because I didn't give her much to work with in terms of that. So, do I wish this wasn't like a doughboy? Of course I do. But I'm less than a week out. I don't know what it's going to do once the swelling goes away, if it'll firm up a little bit. I mean, like she said, it'll firm up a little bit, but she's like being straight with me. It's not going to firm up completely. I'm very happy with my sides, especially considering that I didn't have to have the muscle repair. I'm very happy with the incision line. I'm very happy with how I look in underwear. I mean, I haven't ever been able to wear underwear like this, ever. So, I mean, this is truly thrilling for me. I've never been able to really wear pajama pants like this because I would have the bulge sitting right there. So, yeah. So I can't say that I'm unhappy with what I have. I'm extremely happy. Do I wish it was perfect? You know, do I wish I had the abs of a 20-year-old? Of course I do. But I'm almost 40, and so I can't expect perfection. So, and you know, there is a plan that if it doesn't heal exactly the way I think is perfect, then in 18 months we will reevaluate and see if we can get that little spot a little bit tighter. And it won't be such a major procedure either. So anyway, I'm really pleased with the healing. I'm really pleased with the incision line, with my belly button, with the way I look in clothes. Less than a week out. I couldn't be more thrilled. Oh, let me show you the other thing too we talked about is the bruising on my hips from the liposuction. I thought maybe after a few days I was going to get a lot of bruising, but I got those couple spots right there. I got the one spot right here, okay? And then I got like one spot right there. I think that's really basically it on that hip. And it's not terribly swollen at all. I mean, really at all. So the liposuction proved to be pretty easy for me. And two, I was liposucked in that upper area too, and I'm not bruised there really at all. And like I said, the private area, I mean, I don't know about bruising, but it's tender, but it's not terrible. So don't be afraid of the liposuction. I guess everybody's different. A lot of people bruise a lot. I don't bruise normally anyway. And I did take the Arnica Montana, so maybe that made a big difference. We'll never know. But, yeah, all in all, it was a good visit. And I will be back to see her on Thursday to get that other drain out. And then I'll be free of the drains. Yay. So, all right, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update. Thanks. Bye. Hey, guys, I forgot to say one more thing that about my weight. This morning I got up and I had lost 2 more pounds. Insane. So now I'm down almost 6 pounds since the day of surgery, and tomorrow will be a week from surgery. So I definitely don't have the appetite that I had before surgery, and I don't expect that to last. I think it's just a surgery thing. That's probably a little bit of anesthesia, a little bit of the swelling, cutting off some, making some restriction. But I'm working hard to get as much protein in as I can. As I feel like it. I really could go without eating and or drinking for like all day if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm making myself. But I just wanted to give an update on that I had heard you could lose weight pretty quickly after surgery, and apparently that is so. So this morning I was 156.9, and I think the day of surgery I was 162.6 or 162.4, something like that. So just wanted to give that quick update. Thanks, bye.